What's going on, guys? Buzz back here again with another match review for Inter versus Fiorentina and Genoa. And these two matches kind of saw a pretty good performance from Inter. Well, not kind of saw, but pretty much were good performances, barring our match against Fiorentina, which I'll start off with, which ended up 0-0. And how did we not score? Written down, question mark. 19 shots to their 7, 11 corners to their 2, and we had 60% of the possession. This is a match where if the ball did go into the back of the net, you would have said Christian Eriksen is having a very good game. Because literally Christian Eriksen was creating chances, and he more than likely probably should have had about 3 or 4. At least 2 assists so far. And the chance from Lukaku, which you haven't seen, where literally he shoots it directly at the keeper and bounces off the post when he had Alexis Sanchez right next to him that he could have passed to. But I digress. It's just one of those games where 3 G's, goalpost, goalie, or goalkeeper, God. Because literally we either hit the post or their goalkeeper was just amazing, or God was... Someone must have said a prayer that Inter doesn't score. Because, yeah, we literally could not score, and I'm just baffled. 19 shots to their 7. We couldn't barely do anything, and we had 11 corners, mind you. Fiorentina's danger man, Frank Ribery, his first season in Italy, and Patrick Catrone, and then Federico Chiesa was on the bench, and former Inter loanee Dalbert ended up playing. They didn't really cause much trouble. There really wasn't much to do for Handanovic or the backline, really, barring the fact that De Vrij ended up getting injured and had to be taken off early, which they're saying he's more than likely probably going to end up being rested for our Europa League match against Getafe coming up real soon. So, yeah, my thoughts was, wow, how did we not score on this one? Because it was 19 shots, 60% possession for an Antonio Conte side. Or the most I've seen us have for a match this season. Now, Genoa. This match was really good. We ended up beating Genoa 3-0. Lukaku scoring twice, with Alexis Sanchez scoring as well. I think it's his 3rd goal since the restart, with 7 assists. So he's had 10 goal contributions, Alexis Sanchez. And him and Lukaku are probably the most 2 informed strikers that we have at the moment. Lautaro is very hot and cold sometimes. It's Sanchez's 3rd goal since the restart. Lukaku's solo goal at the end. It's flashback to R9. Literally is able to pick it up near their edge of the box, dribbles it all the way down, and just does this little solo goal, which was really nice. And even Christian Barigi ended up assisting him on his first goal. So surprisingly enough, it's the Premier League players that are doing something. Alexis Sanchez scores off of a Victor Moses cross. Lukaku scores twice. But Ashley Young ended up being brought on, but by that time the match was already sealed away at 2-0. Great first season for Lukaku in the Italian league. 23 league goals so far. I think he's 3rd in the Campionato race. But Ronaldo and Immobile already have that sealed away. News. Barring the fact that it's a 3-0 win for us, news is Manchester United won't extend Alexis Sanchez and Chris Smalling's loans, which is a bit worrying and a bit troubling. It's a bit concerning because they're supposed to be reporting back to Old Trafford August 2nd, and it seems that the Italian League finishes, or our last match would be way before that. So there's no clear-cut news yet about if Alexis Sanchez will be available for us for the Europa League, as well as AS Roma, as well as they're taking on Sevilla, and they need Chris Smalling as well. They're both on loan. Unless, basically, I guess we're working on an option to buy him, or that's what I've read from Metro Sport and a few other places. They're waiting literally. Manchester United wants basically these players to be bought, so they don't want to extend the loans. So we'll see what that happens. As well as for the Napoli game, our next match is Napoli, and Roberto Gagliardini is suspended for that. Way too many yellow cards picked up, as well as Dries Mertens as well is also going to be gone for Napoli. So that match should be interesting. And it seems so far the 3-4-1-2 is working well, and especially with Christian Eriksen getting game time. This match in particular, and then as well as Fiorentina, he had a really good performance. Sadly, all the chances he created didn't get converted, and it ended up 0-0. But this one, it was a bit of a drop off, but not too significant. Still good form, and hopefully this next match we go into against Napoli is a lot better, because Brozovic, I would start Brozovic and Barella as basically the midfield two, since Gagliardini's suspended. Alexis Sanchez, Lukaku, and I'd more than likely give him a rest against Atalanta. But again, we're second at the moment. At the moment, Atalanta could overtake us again. So at the moment, currently, as this video stands, we are second in the league. I think 4 points behind Juventus. But yeah, if Juventus don't magically slip up again. So I guess I'll go ahead and do a match preview for Napoli. Or I guess my selected team for Napoli. Basically, I'd start players that are in form or just really good off the cusp. So Christian Eriksen goes in the Strencarista role, or in the number 10. I call it the playmaker role, since that's their job, is to fucking create. I'd start with I think Stefan de Vrij injured, not injured, but basically going to be rested. Bastoni, Godin, Rosh, can never pronounce his name right. Victor Moses, because he's really good, right wing back, sometimes, depending on the two and how the game is, but I have Ashley Young, Victor Moses, Christian Eriksen, Alexis Sanchez, and Lukaku up top, since they're both the most in form. As well as Alexis Sanchez can press aggressively, and basically make more sense to also have a second creator, because this actually happened a few matches ago. I forgot which match it was that I covered last week, but Alexis Sanchez, because Christian Eriksen wasn't playing in the number 10 role, Alexis Sanchez had to keep dropping deep just to create something. He literally had to keep dropping into midfield to pick up the ball and try and create something. So that would be my predicted lineup for Napoli, especially with Handanovic in goal, because nobody else. Videlli ain't coming in goal, and Baran. I don't think our third choice keeper will get a game. Unless, like, we happen to beat Getafe 4-5 up, and then Conte is just like, alright, go ahead and here's the game. But yeah, that's been a match review of Fiorentina and Genoa, as well as my predicting lineup for Napoli. Wow, it's a relatively short video. Hopefully, we can end up getting some better news about Alexis Sanchez. Hopefully they're able to extend his loan for the Europa League as well, because he's going to be needed very crucially in that Getafe match. Actually, I haven't even looked at where Getafe placed in their league, but just because they play somewhere lower in their league, it doesn't mean that reflects the European form. So, I'm Buzz. This has been my match review of Fiorentina and Genoa. Leave a like and comment and subscribe. But also give me your thoughts. What did you think about the matches? Especially Fiorentina. How did we not score? 19 shots, 11 corners, 60% possession, with so many chances, and magically everything hits the post, hits the keeper, it just goes out. It's mind-boggling. I'll catch you guys after the Atalanta Napoli review, as well as also I'll be doing a Serie A review of basically the entire league. Just mainly the Serie A, not going to include Europe until after the Europa League, so that'll be a separate video. going to be called Inter's European campaign review. But I will have a Serie A review up after the Atalanta match, maybe a few days or a week or so later. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And if you have any topics you'd like me to discuss or cover in the season review, just leave it in the comment section below. So yeah, I'm Buzz, and this is it. Ciao.